Hey, good morning, Scott. This is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. Hey, thanks so much again for your inquiry on our 2019 Nissan QASHQAI Ti sitting here in front of me. It's an absolute glamour of a car. Like I said, one owner from down south, so full service history through there too. Can't wait to take you through it. Look, like I said, we're obviously Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. I understand you're down south, so mate, we're 230. I'm currently standing at 235 Mulgrave Road. We're lucky enough to have another yard up at 77 Mulgrave Road. You can see we're literally jam-packed here at the moment too. Even got our Toyota Lexus showrooms up the hill there, and our service apartments down the road there as well. Means we get some absolutely awesome cars just like this QASHQAI here. So like I said, the whole idea of this video basically is just to take you through the whole car in a bit more detail than what you can see from the photos online and whatnot. Very tidy through the windscreen there as well. I'm going to try and be as picky as I possibly can. But this thing has been seriously well looked after. So very tidy across the paint. Obviously you can see in the sunlight we've got that pearl fleck through it as well. Looking very clean across the actual bonnet here as well. That's just a little bit of dirt from obviously sitting on the yard. Pretty tidy through here. So we're struggling to actually find anything to point out just here yet for you. Little tiny stone chip just on the actual front there. Probably about the size of the tip of your pen. Maybe not quite even. Things like that, if they're a concern for you, let me know. It's all stuff that we can potentially look at. And potentially, getting some touch-up paint, things like that to help seal that off. I did want to kick these wheels out for you too, so you can actually see the tread left in there. Absolutely stacks of tread left in there. That's a little indicator on that one. Of course, very incredibly tidy through there, through the suspension and everything as well, as you can see. And of course, being the TI, we've got these beautiful alloy wheels, the genuine Nissan ones as well. It doesn't look like any gutter rash or anything like that I can see. Just a tiny little sort of stone chip just down there. A little sort of scratch just there, but not too bad at all. As we come around, you obviously got your parking sensors right across the front here. So 1, 2, all around the front there as well. Plenty of sensors on these guys. And very tidy as we come through there as well. We've got the little daytime running lights too, so those little LEDs are going to be on as soon as we turn the car on. They look good, but they are a safety feature as well. Very clean through the front here too. That's just a little bit of dirt, disregard. And the same thing over there. Just a tiny, again, just a little bits of dirt coming off of my finger. So very clean as we come around the passenger side here as well. Again, same thing, very tidy through the wheels there as well. Just a little tiny sort of, just a bit of dirt there too. And again, absolutely stacks of tread through there. So right across the roof as well. So obviously, be the TI, we get the black roof in here. Very tidy over there. So all our cars, of course, we guarantee no hail damage, no flood damage or anything like that. You'll get copies of the roadworthies, the PBSR checks, all that sort of stuff as well. Through the mirrors there too. Keyless entry on this one, so just the one key with this one. It is unfortunately whatever is traded with the vehicles, but we've got the central locking on there. You can actually pull that little lever, there, and that key will come out. So it does give you access into the car if you need it. But as long as I'm standing in proximity to the car, we've got that little button. It's going to lock it. So as soon as we go away, come back, the mirrors tuck in. Just as a little reminder, push that one there. It's going to open that door up for you as well. So as you can see through the door card, with the beautiful trim through the inside here with the black on black, the little silver parts as well. So central locking and window lock is available from the front doors. And of course we've got the genuine QASHQAI floor mats in here too. Very tidy across the actual dash itself. We've got aircon vents up here, the adjustable ones down here in the center there as well, the same on the other side. And of course all these beautiful textile leather seating. And again, the black on black just looks so good through here. And right through the back as well. Such a good looking car with the big moonroof there too. And a little, obviously your plates, compliance plates down there for you. Now while I'm here, I'll just quickly take you through the service history and that as well. So all your manuals, books, everything's all on the inside here too. And like I said, it was a private owner down south. I can't show you that first page because it does have a few of their details. And this will be uploaded to YouTube, so I can't show you that first page, but happy to send it to you in private. Like I said, very, very good service history, all down in New South Wales. If we eventually get to it, there we go. So first service, 1,100 kilometres, so that first little complimentary one that they do. Next one at 10,000 Ks, 2019. 2020 at 19,000. 2021 at 28,000. It's all through down to New South Wales. 2021 at 28. 2021 at 35. And then 2022 at 39. So obviously we're up to 46,000, but not due again until 55 up there as well. So awesome service history the whole way through. Can't ask for better than that. Pop that back in there. Keep cruising around for you. Now those windows aren't actually tinted. That is just privacy glass on the back, so you will still get sunburnt through it. But happy to get one of my girls to give you a call and give you a quote on the tinting side of things. It's all stuff that we can do in-house for you as well. Helps if we unlock the car. Okay. So just through the rear, we've got the child locks on the back doors of these guys as well. So very clean through here. Again, electric window adjustments the whole way through. Looking very tidy through the inside here. Just a tiny, very faint little sort of scuff there. I'd say someone's just sort of caught their shoe jumping in and out. And again, we've got these the fitted mats the whole way through. A little bit of storage in the back there. Argument separators in the middle here too, with the cup holders in the middle. So you can drop these down as well. So you got that 60-40 split. Obviously that headrest is just in the way. And that'll go flat as well. So we've got 1, 2, and 3 child anchor points on the back of those guys. And then once those seats are down, it gives you that massive amount of space. Very clean across the actual back of the roof there too. Through the spoiler. That sunlight's really coming out today. So same thing down that rear wheel. Super tidy again through there. And stacks of tread as you can see. Finally across to the back of the car here as well. So we've got the rear parking sensors as well. Again, that's just a little bit of dust across the back there. Tiny little scuff just there. I'd say a little bit of polish might even clean that out. But not too bad. That is for sure. Maybe the inside as well. Got that parcel shelf, which of course pops out. And like I said, so we've got the 1, 2, 3 child anchor points. And that right hand side will drop down as well, giving you full access to the back. We've got a little bit of storage under there. A bit more storage under there. And then finally underneath, we've got the spare tyre there as well. So pretty much a brand new tyre. Jack and tools are all around the left hand side as well. That all hides away for you. These all come out as well, so if you do want to take those out completely and get a bit of extra boot space, or if you're changing that tyre over on the side of the road or anything like that, and you want a platform to work off so you're not on the bitumen or mud or anything like that, it gives a little platform to work off there too, so you can take those out. So, and finally down the driver's side here as well. Obviously got the fuel release just in here as well, the inlet, sorry. I'll show you where that is once we're inside. I'm really struggling to find some any marks on this paint, dead set. Even on the inside of these handles, dead set. And finally just that last rim, looking very clean as well. So those door guards. So just a tiny, again that's just a little bit of dirt. I'm trying to be as picky as I can, but far out, they've done a good job looking after it. Roof and everything there too. So finally just the driver's side door here. Just a very faint little sort of 2 centimetre hairline sort of smudge there. It's not actually through the paint, but it is there. And some very, very faint little fingernail marks, I'd say, just from people sort of catching the handle as they open it. Open this one up for you. Finally just through that driver's door card as well. Little tiny little bits of scuffing there, obviously being the highest sort of traffic area of the car, just from people catching their shoes and that. And we've got the fitted mats, so these pop into place so they don't slide around underneath you or anything like that too. I've got a couple of settings, so we can save one his and her settings for the actual electric adjustments here for the seats as well. So you've got the height adjustment, forwards, backwards, back adjustment, and of course your lumbar support down the bottom there too. Bonnet release is just down there for you, so I'll pop that because I do want to show you another bonnet there too. And fuel release is just there next to it. So I'm going to jump inside, get this aircon going because it's very, very hot outside at the moment. So as long as the keys are inside, it gives you a little reminder in there just to push that button. So the mirrors are going to automatically tuck out for us as well. So when you lock it, they close. When you unlock it, they open up as well. Alright, so beautiful through here. Don't actually stress about that. It's not actually flashing if that does show up in the camera. That's literally just the camera. I'll try and get that on an angle so you can see yourself. There we go, that's better. So 46,781 kilometres. As it sits right now, like I said, not due again until 55,000 Ks on the service side of things. About a quarter of a tank left in there. So there's little reminders as well. So if we've got kids in the back or anything like that, those little red lights are going to disappear and let you know who's in the back, who's got their seatbelts off, all that kind of thing as well. Like I said, your push button ignition is over this side here too. So you do have to have the foot on the brake to be able to start that one up. That's all on the left hand side there for you. Wipers are all on the left here as well. They've got an automatic setting there too, and same thing with the headlights on the right hand side here as well. We flick that to automatic, they're all light sensitive and they'll turn on and off as they need to. Otherwise your parkers, headlights and your high beams and blinkers are all like normal. On the right hand side of the steering wheel, we've got all the cruise control settings here too, as well as your Bluetooth options, so be able to answer and hang up the phones from there. Got adaptive cruise as well, so basically if somebody in front of you jumps on the brakes, slams on the brakes in front of you and you don't react in time, the car will actually help brake for you. And of course all your music and Bluetooth controls, all radio controls over this side here too. We've got a couple little menus down the bottom there as well. I'll try and get that on the angle as well so it stops flashing, because it's, like I said, that's just the camera on the phone picking that up. So you've got settings, so obviously the digital speedo, all the different trips, fuel economies, direction of where you're traveling, what's playing on the radio, and of course all your safety stuff there too. So as we turn the lane departure, everything like that on and off, that'll actually turn those there so as well. So if we turn that, there's that little guide down there showing those on and off as well. On the left hand side, so the actual main display here, huge big display, massive big touch buttons as well, so you can use those themselves. Otherwise you can jump straight into the map side of stuff, hit that little accept button. So again, it is all touchscreen, so you can zoom in and out, everything like that, just like your phone. Otherwise we can jump straight into the radio side of things, into AM, FM, Bluetooth, digital audio broadcasting, any of that kind of stuff, all from there too. All the cameras, so we've got the cameras under all, both mirrors on either side, we've got and one on the front as well, so we've got that 360 view here too. So you can physically see the driveway behind me, the gutters either side, and of course the grass there too. So you should never actually damage the wheels or anything like that when parallel parking or anything along those lines, because it physically gives you the best 360 view you can see. We've got a massive big camera here as well on the reverse side of things. So as we turn that steering wheel, that's going to show the direction of travel, where we're heading. So again, you should never actually damage anything as well. So really nifty setup. We've got a couple of different views down here too, so depending how you want to set it up, you can a bunch of different personalization things as well. As we keep coming around, so again we can turn those cameras off, jump out of that one, jump back into the radios, however you want to set up. Aircon controls are all down the bottom here, so fan speed in the middle. We've got dual climate control, so the passenger can sit there and crank theirs up, driver can sit there and crank theirs all the way back down. It's totally independent depending on obviously how you like your temperatures and all that kind of thing as well. Automatic electric handbrake here, so as long as your foot's on the brake, push that down to release it. The little light disappears at the front there, and just as we engage it, obviously that comes back on as well. Again, when you go into reverse, all those cameras are going to come back up for you again. As soon as, the other thing as well, just to note, when you go in reverse, these mirrors will actually duck down automatically as well. So you can see on the left hand side there, that's now down to the ground and moves back up by itself. So you've got automatic leveling reverse mirrors, or something. Plenty of cup holders down the middle here, plenty of storage for the phones in that. We've got the heated seats on the front, so you've got a high and low setting for both sides. And then of course we've got a little bit of storage there. Another accessory plug, USB, AUX and everything down the bottom there as well. Plenty of storage down there for you. Like I said, we've got the massive big moonroof at the top here, so that's all controlled from here, so we can crank that right open. You can see the sunny cans in the background there. So that goes right back to the world's biggest moonroof, and of course that will come back up as well. So if you push it once, it should open automatically for you, but you will have to hold it down to close it, just so that you don't chop anyone's fingers off. That's it. Drop down handles on all four doors except the driver's side, sorry. Adjustable seat belts on both front doors as well. We got the seat airbags in the seats, airbags in the dash, airbags in the steering wheel, and absolutely everywhere for you as well. On the visors, so we got the mirror there, and of course all your lights and everything in the middle here as well. Pretty much just about it, I reckon. So mirror adjustments are all up on the right hand side. You can push those in automatically as well by pushing that little button there as well, so you can control all that from here. Window controls, central locking is all up on the right hand side there too. And of course, like I said, all your fuel releases, everything's all down the bottom there as well. So before we finish up, I'll just quickly show you under that bonnet as well. Sorry about the long video, just trying to get as much as we possibly can in here for you. Beautiful little motor, 4-cylinder in there as well. Got a little battery tucked away under there as well. Incredibly tidy through there. And all your fluids, everything all on the left hand side here too. That firewall as well. So that's those little daytime running lights I was saying about. So those little LEDs there. So they look great, but they are a safety feature as well. So thanks again for your inquiry, guys. Can't wait to hear feedback soon. So cheers.